Hello there, welcome to the show. My name is J. Richard Varvel, your host of the JRV Morning Show. We come to you live weekday mornings at 11 a.m. and today is Monday. Good Monday morning to all of you. It's so great to be here. I'm very excited. It was a fantastic weekend. There was so much that went on that I really enjoyed. Excuse me. So I'll just kind of go in order chronologically with Saturday. Good morning, Monica. Welcome to the show. So on Saturday, I had the opportunity to hang out with my friend Sean. We had a chance to catch up and color. And then I wanted to tell you a tip that he gave me that has been working really, really well. And that is putting some coconut oil, organic cold-pressed coconut oil, in my coffee to assist in balancing out the acids, as well as it helps coat the tummy, just making the coffee experience even more pleasurable. And I have noticed that there's a difference. I noticed that it really does balance out the acidity, so I wanted to pass that tip on to all of you because I've really enjoyed it. The other thing that I did on Sunday, for Mother's Day, I was over at my in-laws' house. I was spending time with my sister, my brother-in-law, my sister's mother-in-law and father-in-law, as well as my mom, and we were all just having some fun times with the dogs as well as eating. And then I had the idea in the morning to bring over my paint supplies and I happened to have some extra canvases, enough for all of us, so I was like, I just saw us all painting, and I've been wanting to finger paint and I haven't done it yet for myself, and so I was like, well, this is the perfect opportunity. Very synchronistic. Good morning, Monica. Hello. And so we ended up painting. Not all of us finger painted, but quite a number of us did. And it doesn't really matter, finger painting, brush, whatever. Still working with the colors, choosing designs. We all went about it very differently. All of our paintings looked very different, and so it was just a lot of fun. We were all able to just really spend some creative time together, and it was fun because it was actually kind of silent while we were painting. We were all really into our creations, so I really enjoyed that, and I was very grateful that everyone went along with that with me for the Mother's Day activity. Okay, so let's see. I want to see. Oh yeah, so I'm over here in the hills of East Bakersfield, only I've chosen a different spot. I'm over here off of Morning Drive, and I'm just east of Fairfax, but before you get down to I think it's Alfred Harold Highway, which is the other, going more east from here. Anyways, it's a beautiful spot, and I'll move around as I go through different segments of the show so you can get a good idea of all the beauty that's going on around me. So again, I hope you all had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend, and that you were able to spend time with your family, if that was what was in your highest and best good for you this weekend. And let's see. Yeah, let's get into the card reading of the day, and then we'll go into the meditation. So before the show I was doing some ohms, however you want to say it or however you want to do it, depending upon if you're saying the word or actually doing the actual sound. So let's do that sound together while I am tuning into the card reading, or shuffling the deck to pull the card for the card of the day. All right, let's do it together, starting now, taking in a deep breath. One more. Wonderful. Freedom. Oh no. Pardon me, similar colors, but not freedom. It's intention. Today's card of the day is intention. All right, so I do see, okay, from the collective point of view and just from what I'm seeing in my own life, back to the whole analogy of having to drive our own cars. If we're not sitting in the driver's seat, if we are not behind the wheel, then someone else or something else is behind the wheel for us. Okay, so that's just, there isn't anything necessarily good or bad about that, but we're not necessarily being autonomous when we're not driving our own car. So there's that. So part of beginning to drive our own car, to consciously come into awareness of this life and the flow of this life, we can begin to set intentions for ourselves. Very similar to goals. However, I see intentions as a little bit more flexible. There's some fluidity there. Like you can set an intention, you can know that you've put it out there, but it isn't necessarily like, you know that there's a flow to life. There's a flow to how it goes. There's a flow to this process. And so it's not necessarily about that you must attain that intention no matter what. Like maybe a goal might feel like if you don't attain it, you failed. But that it's more or less, you're throwing it out there because that's what you'd like to experience. But you know what, you're open to the universe bringing you something better if that's in the flow, if that makes sense. So there's just, I feel, an opening in an intention where we can still be open to the flow of the universe, whereas a goal might feel very fixed and rigid and solid, and then we might feel like, ooh, we failed or done something wrong if we can't somehow get that goal to, manifest in the physical world with a whole lot of force and struggle. So again, I just see it as us being able to co-create with each other, with the universe, with our flow, as part of our own creative expression out into the universe, being able to put out intentions. But again, it's knowing that it's like an arrow. We're going to shoot that arrow, we're shooting out that intention, and then we let it go and see what happens. We don't keep trying to grab at it or try to steer it after we've shot it, or all these things that sometimes we can do with ourselves. It's aim, shoot, and then live. So okay, that feels good for intention today. So in the collective, there's a lot of chaos going on. There's a lot that can knock us off our blocks, so to speak, that can get us all very full of anxiety and stress. But if we're really just focused on doing our own thing, tuned into our heart space, and following our own heart guidance, and really in the present moment, then all that chaos going on around us really becomes insignificant to what we're up to and what we're doing. And so yeah, so that's possible. It's not about disconnecting or ignoring, but it's just being so involved in what you're doing that you are not distracted by what's going on all around you. Okay, so let's get into the 11:11 meditation. I would like everybody to go ahead and close your eyes. For this one, we're going to use our imagination to consciously connect to the earth energies, to the cosmic energies, to what I would call our highest self, our deepest self within, to connect with those energies and feel what that feels like if we aren't already walking around in that connection, in that knowingness. All right, so let's go ahead and grow roots from the base of our spine and the bottoms of our feet down into the center of Mother Earth. Yes, connecting with Mother Earth. Yes, sending her love and light and appreciation. And she is helping to ground out your energy field, align your energy bodies to the rhythms, the cosmic rhythms that the earth is naturally tuned to as she is moving through the cosmos in perfect synchronicity with all the other heavenly bodies, just as we are moving through this life with perfect synchronicity, each and every one of us, whether we know that to be true or not. And whether we are conscious and able to observe it or not. Now I would like you to become aware of a personal sun, a mini personal sun that is blazing at the center of your heart space. And it is powered by the power of 1,000 suns blazing from the center of your heart space. And this mini sun is beginning to grow bigger. You're growing it bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's growing out past your physical bodysuit, past your physical body. And we're going to take it out 22 feet today. 22 feet. That's 22 feet all the way around us. And this beautiful personal sun that is now bigger than our physicalness is being powered by the source creator energies that are flowing from inside out. And we are connected to an infinite source of these source creator energies that are being sourced from inside out. It's not about taking from the outside. It's not about trying to suck as much life out of everybody around us as we can. It's about learning how to be tuned in and to be plugged into ourselves and to feel what it feels like to be connected consciously to these God forces that are flowing from the inside out through us. It's this whole idea that God needs a body. You know, we're the body that these forces, these energies are being expressed through. We are an aspect of God, but we are certainly not all of what God is. Okay. Wonderful. Feel the peace. Feel the calm that is in this space before we continue. Know that you could be in this space, in this place with yourself at any moment, at any time. It doesn't just have to be here during the meditation. This could be a space that you walk around in. But for now, let's not get overwhelmed. Let's take it one step at a time. Let's be here now. Let's be within our own personal suns. Let's feel what it feels like in this moment, because this moment's the only moment that matters right now. Thank you for joining me here in this now moment. I appreciate it. I feel the power of it. The power of us all joining forces, whether we're doing it live or in the archives, it makes no difference. And I would like you now to lift off in your personal sun, leaving gravity, time and space, letting those constraints go for now. And we're lifting off in our personal sun, leaving the building that we're in. We're beginning to get a bird's eye view. If we were already outside, we're just going higher and higher and higher. We're all just lifting off into the atmosphere, the upper atmosphere above where we are physically located. And we are going to go about halfway up between the ground and space, wherever that naturally feels to you, giving us a bird's eye view of the earth over the physical location that we're located, as well as we can see off into space because we've gotten high enough that we can see outside of the Earth's atmosphere. And again, I would like you to become aware of your personal sun and a rose pink energy that is beginning to be emitted and radiated off your personal sun. And this rose pink loving energy is being sourced again from the infinite source creator energies from within you, flowing from the inside out, radiating out. And this rose pink energy is filling up the entire atmosphere of the earth and is beginning to rain down onto the earth, as well as to be let off into space, beginning to fill up our solar system, as well as fill up our earth, as well as down below the ground. Just really loving ourselves, loving each other, loving the earth, using this as an opportunity to appreciate this now moment, being right here and now together with each other, with ourselves. This is a great time to give yourself a hug. And for those that this might feel crazy, do it anyways. Crazy is okay. Crazy is good. It's part of blowing our minds every now and again. Blowing past blockages. Doing things that feel uncomfortable sometimes. Or all the times. How much new do you want to experience? It's up to you. At this time, be open to any awarenesses, any aha moments, any guidance that your team, your light aligned team would like to give you now, that your highest, deepest self has for you in this now moment. As you begin your week here in the middle of May. Awesome. Yes. Great job, everybody. I would like you now to begin to lower yourself. Down, down, down. We're lowering back down to where our physical body is located. We are in our physical body. We're beginning to wiggle our fingers and toes. And we are back. Whew, that was good. Yeah, we definitely went somewhere really fun and deep there, because woo-wee, I felt that. Good stuff. Wonderful, everybody. All right. So we have finished up the meditation. That was fantastic. And if anybody would like to comment in and let me know your feedback, that's fantastic. We did the card reading of the day. The card was Intention. And now we're opening it up. If anybody would like a mini energy reading, this would be the time to request it via comments. And then we're going to be closing out the show. Oh yeah, so an announcement. It is kind of hard to believe, but the Mystic Faire is coming up this Saturday at the Enchanted Cottage, and I will be one of the guest readers, along with, I believe, 12 others. And there are also many other folks that are providing different forms of activity and self-care. I know there's a masseuse, there's going to be live music, food, drinks of some kind. I know that, yeah, all kinds of that and more. All kinds of good stuff. It's from 11 a.m. and it goes until midnight. And I know if you'd like more information, you can purchase your tickets early and sign up for readings now, going to the Enchanted Cottage or giving them a call. So yay! All right, so Sean says, card for me please, Jay. So yes, sounds like a plan. Pulling the intention card out. All right, Sean. All right, so we did during the card reading of the day. It was fun. We did some ohms. So I'm gonna have you do an ohm with me while I can just shuffle the cards a little bit more. I feel like there's something to that today. and tuning into a really high frequency. So yes, together, let's do it now. One more. Wonderful. Woo. It's good stuff. All right. It's that's no surprise. So interesting. So when I was shuffling the cards earlier for the card reading of the day, this card I noticed somehow flipped around, but it didn't fall out. It just flipped. But I just kept shuffling. I didn't know what card it was. I just knew that one card had flipped the other way. And anyway, so this is the card, your card. It was already showing itself before you even said you wanted a card reading of the day today. So fun. Ascended Masters, guides, your team. I'm seeing a little, I see some comings and goings, and so what I see there is there's some switching of your team. There's for what's new and fresh, as well as I see some guides that have been there with you, but playing more of a background role coming forward also. So a new sense of your team, a new sense of your light aligned guides is coming to the forefront, as well as they're here to help you to practice and to show you what's available in this now moment. And they're saying to play with, because play and practice and get to know, feel into, because there will be a point where then there will be a higher level use. But right now they're here to assist you in more of the fun and introduction and play, if you so choose to see it in that more lighter framework. And then from there, it will begin to become more focused, well, then I just see you being able to use it in your physical life, whether it's, with just whatever you're developing as far as your creations, as far as what you want to do business-wise. I see you being able to integrate it in a bigger, broader way, because these are more expanded, more flowing universal forces. And so yeah, so I feel you have tons and tons of support. Your team, I just feel your team is just like radiating proudness. I don't even know how to describe it, because it's just like words are so limiting. So I'm just transmitting the feeling. I feel like you can feel it. You can just, yes, you can feel it. You say yes. Okay, you feel it. They're incredibly proud of you. They're so honored to be working with you, as I know you're honored to be working with them. Yeah, and they're saying the rest is in the feeling. You got the rest. So that's it for now. Okay, so thanks, Sean, for that. That was fun. Yes, I'm excited about what's unfolding for you. And you have universal support, as always. And it's coming forward in bigger, broader, and more powerful ways than ever. All right. You're welcome, Sean. He says, thank you, Jay. Whoop, whoop. So that is going to do it for today. I'll do a quick spin. It's very beautiful out here. The hills are like this golden color. The grass is all turning this beautiful color, this golden brown, with some hints of green just left over. But again, it's a beautiful cloudy day just before it's gonna heat up here in Bakersfield, so I'm happy to be outside taking advantage. So thank you for joining me outside. Thank you for tuning in live, everybody that joined me live, as well as everybody that's gonna tune in and join me in the archives. I love you all very much, and I enjoy this time very much, and I'm so grateful to be building this community with all of you. Until tomorrow, I'm surrounding everybody with a big, huge, giant hug of love. Bye-bye.